Video walkthrough on a Mesa Ridge. We're starting the back. You're pre-wired for a backup camera. Now this is not coming with a backup camera, but if you choose to have one, let us know. It does use power from your marker lights up there, so the running lights on your tow vehicle need to be on for that to work. Bumper caps come off. Give me the perfect spot to store your sewer hose. This does not come with a sewer hose. 30-up show cord. It's your show cord. Just pull it out when you're ready to use it. Shove it in when you're not, and then you can do that to make it look nice and neat. Satellite input, so if you go in some of that provides satellite or cable, you can hook it up to there, or if you have a port of satellite. City water, that's where you're going to hook your hose up to run off the city water pressure. Ooh, water heater is all set up to be used. Only thing you have to do is hook up water to it, whether it be from your pump via your city water, or not city water, your fresh tank or your city water. Once it's filled, you'll be able to kick it on. Definitely recommend draining it after every trip. Before you pull your plug out to drain it, open up your pressure relief, let all the water squirt out, let all the pressure get relief, snap it closed, then you take your plug out. 15/16 is the socket size. Definitely recommend cleaning in here and in here quite often. Just some compressed air, if you got some of the stuff in a can, works just to keep it. If it's really bad, use an air compressor and just kind of shoot it through here. Just don't stand right here because it's all going to come out the exhaust. Recommend cleaning here 4 times a year. Gray water and black water right here. Gray water is your shower and sink water. Your black water is everything else. Always make sure your valves are closed before you take your cap off. Definitely recommend dumping your black tank first, letting that get drained, then doing your gray tank. Keep it clean in your furnace here. They make screens for these. They don't recommend you run them with the screen on. But having one on is going to keep road debris and insects from building nests in there. Similar deal with your fridge out here. Just keep it clean in here. I'd even recommend popping this panel off and cleaning back there every once in a while. If you're gonna cook on your range and you're gonna use your fan, make sure you pop this open. There's a little tab in here, you just pull it out to open it, snap it in to close it. That's just so it actually has somewhere to vent out to. I always close mine when I travel or before I go to bed so insects don't go in there and I don't have to hear it flap all the way around when I'm going down the road. Freshwater fill. This is where you fill your onboard fresh tank. Don't jam your hose in there, just rest it in there. Turn it on and it watches progress from the monitoring panel on the inside. And then that's how you drain your fresh tank. Lots of good information here. You got your VIN, cargo carrying capacity, how much a full load of water equals, the dry weight of the trailer, and then tire pressure. Single 20-pound cylinder. It's filled, so you don't have to worry about getting it filled. All the way to the left is on, all the way to the right is off. Group 24 RV marine grade battery. In the winter, I recommend taking the battery completely out, storing it somewhere warmer than being sat outside in the cold. And then if it's going to be a long time between trips, I recommend disconnecting the negative lead off your battery. Solar ready, so it is pre-wired for solar. You have to buy the kit for it to work with solar. And all the solar does is trickle charge your battery, so if you wanted to go primitive camping somewhere, you could at least keep your battery charged to run all your 12-volt appliances. And here, you got a jack and some light and a light for in here, and I'll tell you what the jack is for. The jack handle, crank handle. It's a handle, crank handle for these stabilizer jacks. So you have 2 in the back, and that's just to stabilize it. Don't try to pick up the weight of the trailer with those. You can bend them. Use your tongue jack up front to get it level front to back. Right there, if you want it level side to side, add your back and under some blocks to get it level side to side, and then use your stabilizer jacks once it's level to lower it, snug them to the ground, and that'll get all the shake out of it, and it'll keep you from, if you have a bunch of people in the back, from it going like whoop to the ground, because I've seen that happen. It's quite funny if it doesn't happen to your stuff. But I freaked out. It's kind of freak out, but having those down is not going to allow it to kind of teeter totter on the axle. Outdoor power right here. GFCI protected. All your GFCIs are on the same circuit. So if that outdoor one were to trip, all the connected GFCIs are going to trip as well. Step, lift up. Oh, I got 2 hands, hold on. The step, you just kind of lift up on it and pull out. It's easier using 2 hands. Lights. One on the left turns the lights on in here. One on the right turns on awning lights. Controls for your awning right here. Just make sure your door is halfway open, not all the way open. And then you can hit extend to extend it. They do not stop automatically when they're out. That's something you'll have to visually look at and let go of the button to tell. So when you see the bare metal tube, and then there's a big flap that hangs down. Now we can't go all the way open due to this camper bin right there. They are adjustable. You can grab the large part right here. You can even see it says you can adjust them. Grab here, pull down. So you can have water pitch off to one end, to one corner rather than all the way along the edge if it's raining. If it starts storming, real high gusts of wind, roll your awning up. You don't want the wind to damage it. And if you roll it in wet, as soon as you get the chance to, roll it back out to let the sun kind of dry the water off. You don't want it holding moisture. And then up here you have controls for your water heater, so that's strictly on gas. And then your water pump, so if you're going to pull from your onboard fresh tank, you need that water pump to be on. Then you can see how charged your battery is. It's always going to read full when you're plugged in. Fresh tank, black tank, and gray tank. Over here, not too much going on. An outlet on either side. Clicky light above the bed. Emergency exit. You can be used as a regular window. Pivot that up and out. You can set it here so you can get a cross breeze going through. Or if there's a emergency, you push this all the way out as hard as you can so it's swinging free. Grab this right here, pull the screen off, and then jump out the window. And then you do have some storage underneath your bed. AC, super simple to use. The black is just going to run the fan. The blue turns on the AC portion of it. Heat is optional. This does not have that option. That doesn't mean it's heat. That means it's the warmest your AC will blow. This will be the coldest. Microwave works like your standard household microwave. Nothing special about it. Only works when this camper is plugged in. Other than that, works just like you want at home. You have a light and a fan. Remember, if you're going to run that fan, you have that flap on the outside open. Cooktop, super simple. Folding glass top right here. Kind of act like a backsplash once it's open. Turn it to the flame. Twist your sparker, lights right off. The gas is off, so it's not going to light right now. But all three knobs work the same. And you do have a nice decorative light on these knobs. Fridge is just as simple. You have on or off, auto, or gas, and then this changes your temperature. I recommend just leaving on auto. Auto is going to default to 110, so if you're plugged in, that's what it's going to want to use. If the campground were to lose power or someone would accidentally unplug you, just automatically switch to running off of propane if your propane were to be on. Now, whether it's on electric or gas, these do work a little bit different than your fridges at home. These do take about 8 to 10 hours to get to operating to temperature. So keep that in mind. You might have to plug it in the night before or the day before to get it cold before you can put your food in it. Furnace thermostat, super simple. Push it over. You can hear it click. Slide this down here to change the temperature. Radio with a remote. You can do all the controls that you can do on the radio on the remote. Turn it on. You tap this, you select through your sources, so all the different FMs, auxiliary in, Bluetooth, FM, and then you can do let's see. Yep. Tap this to select through your FMs and AMs. Scroll through your channels right here. Pause, play, different zones. Zone 1 is inside, so we muted Zone 1, so just the outdoor ones are on. If you mute the outside and have the inside ones on, now it's just the inside speakers. This right here is your volume knob. Very simple. HDMI pass-through. This isn't equipped for it, but it does have 2 audio jacks for your composite on your TV, so you can have the audio, if you want, from your TV come out through the speakers. And then USB, that's just for charging your phone. It doesn't interface. If you want a Bluetooth for it, you would look for IRV, maybe IRV-29 on your phone, and then you'd be able to pair your phone to it. And then you push and hold power to turn it off. You have a power outlet right there, and then satellite. This one will be cable. And antenna, if you're using your antenna, make sure that booster is on. If you're using cable, turn it off. And then you have a backer behind here, so you can mount a TV there. This turns into a bed, table rather. Lift it up. Underneath this cushion right here are the legs for it. You can see them, stainless steel legs. Put the legs in those holders. There's similar holders on the bottom of the table. and then it'll create a table. If you want to use it as a bed, you unvelcro these cushions and lay them flat like that to create a bed. You can sleep one adult, maybe 2 small children on there. Bathroom, super simple, right to your left. Here's your lights. Here's your fan. Make sure you open the lid when you run your fan. Definitely recommend running the fan if you take any sort of hot shower in here. It just keeps the moisture off the walls. Shower, super simple. Turn it on, pull up here, diverts water out your shower head. This is the resettable GFCI. If any of the GFCIs would have tripped, this is the outlet you come and reset it on. Yeah, not a whole heck of a lot in the bathroom. Toilet, super simple. As long as you're pushing this down here, it's going to keep flushing. And then right here, you got a breaker box. This is a breaker. These are all the wrong side. All your breakers for your 120 volt appliances, all your fuses for your 12 volt appliances. Definitely recommend investing in a spare fuse kit just in case. That way you have something to fall back on if a fuse were to get tripped. A few more things while we're in here. Right up there you got a smoke alarm. Uses your standard 9 volt batteries. If they start giving you those low voltage chirps, throw a new battery in it. And then you should have right here, this is an LP and carbon monoxide alarm, so that's hardwired to the 12 volt system. There's no batteries you have to worry about changing for that. However, if you're pulling your camper out of storage and you hear beep, let's say you didn't disconnect your battery, so you had to store it at a storage lot, so you're unable to have it plugged in while you're storing it. And you didn't take the battery out, definitely recommend taking batteries out when you store your units. The battery will be running this consistently, and if the battery starts dying, that'll give you the low voltage chirps too. So that will only do it if the battery starts dying. The main battery up front, if that were to start dying. All right, that's pretty much it. Mesa Ridge is a shorter unit, but you have a lot of space, it feels like, in here. So this is a really nice. You can sleep a decent amount of people. A family 3 or 4 would be perfect. I hope you guys enjoy using this camper. Get lots of good use out of it. I hope you guys found this video informative. And I hope you guys have a good day. Bye.